As you already know, testosterone plays a huge role in your energy, your mood, your muscle mass, your sex drive, and your overall vitality, especially over the age of 40 because levels are already declining. So if you're wondering like why you're tired all the time or why you're gaining weight and wondering what the heck happened to your sex drive, it just might be low testosterone. And if you're over 40, it's already happening. The good news is you don't need to jump straight into testosterone injections. I'm going to show you 8 natural and proven ways to help you boost your own testosterone without having a prescription. I also have some data to back all that up. I'm also going to share with you some of my most recent testosterone numbers in just a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. First things first, if you want a natural boost in testosterone, start lifting heavy things. Studies show that strength training, especially compound lifts like squats, deadlifts, and bench press, cause a natural spike in testosterone. Not only are you benefiting from building more muscle, but exercising in this way also sends a message to your body that says like, hey, we need more testosterone for all this weight. A study published in Sports Medicine found that short-term resistance training increases total and free testosterone in men. So focus on 3 to 4 strength training sessions per week, but also avoid overtraining because they found that that can do the opposite. Then prioritize deep sleep. Most of your testosterone is produced at night. So if you're not getting the sleep that you need, you're sabotaging your own hormone. There was a University of Chicago study that showed men who sleep only 5 hours per night had testosterone levels 15% lower after just 1 week. So for you, try to prioritize 7 to 9 hours. Go to the bathroom before bed. Keep your bedroom dark and cool and limit screen time and alcohol before bed. Next is eat more healthy fats. Low-fat diets might help you drop a couple pounds, but it also drops your testosterone. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol, so low-fat diets will crush testosterone production. Good foods to eat and focus on are eggs and egg whites, avocados, olive oil, fatty fish like salmon, Brazilian nuts, and also grass-fed beef. A study in the Journal of Steroid Biochemistry showed that men on higher fat diets, especially saturated and monosaturated fats, had higher testosterone than men who were on low-fat diets. All right, I want to keep going here because I've got a lot of really interesting stuff left that I think can add a lot of value, but I want to jump in and show you my testosterone results from just last week. So if you've been around for a while, you know that I've been on TRT injections for just about 1.5 years. Back then, I had put on some extra weight, I had super low energy and low motivation. I knew that I needed to get my butt in the gym, but I just, I couldn't find the motivation or the energy, and I think that's where a lot of guys are right now, right? They want to lose weight, they want to get themselves into better shape, but they can't find the drive. And that right there is your first sign to get your levels checked because boosting your testosterone can give you back that motivation that you're looking for. TRT has been a game changer for me, and it's important to have regular testing. I also want to let you know that I used today's sponsor, LabCorp On Demand, for my test. It was so simple because LabCorp On Demand offers over 80 different lab tests that you can purchase directly on your own without a doctor's appointment. I literally had no idea how many tests they offered and how easy it is to specify the exact test that you want. Okay, my results. The first one I want to show you is albumin. This is a protein made by your liver that helps maintain proper fluid balance in your body, and it also carries things like hormones and vitamins throughout your bloodstream. It can also measure other health issues like liver disease, kidney health, and any malnutrition issues. Mine's normal, so we're good to go there. Next is sex hormone binding globulin. This is a protein produced mostly by your liver that attaches to hormones in your blood like testosterone and estrogen. In men, this controls how much free active testosterone is available to your body because only unbound or free testosterone can enter cells and have an actual effect. Mine looks pretty normal. Now, this is where things get a little weird, and it's totally my fault because my number is kind of high. Nothing outrageous or crazy, just higher than what I would like it to be, and here's why. So I had my blood test scheduled about a week in advance, and I totally forgot that my appointment was on a Friday afternoon when Thursdays are the day that I do my normal testosterone injections. So Thursday morning, I'm just running around the house, going through my normal routine in the morning, and I do my injection. And about a half hour later, I'm in my office looking at my calendar, and I realize that my blood test is the following day. And that's why my numbers are elevated, because it was at the very top of my cycle, right? So my total testosterone was 1,439 nanograms per deciliter. Not crazy, just high. Also keep in mind that I'm also doing everything else I'm talking about in this video, so that's probably contributing as well. Now, sure, if I would have waited until after my blood test to do my injection, more at the bottom of my cycle, like a week later, I probably would have been around, let's call it 900 to 1,000, which is pretty much right where I want it to be. Now, I do plan on retesting in about another month or so to get a full blood panel done, so I will do a better job next time. And of course, my free testosterone is off the chart at 472. Once again though, like I said, this is because I did my injection literally the day before my blood test. Now, there doesn't seem to be any major downside or side effects of having high free testosterone, other than I am seeing a couple of pimples recently. And because I know a lot of you are going to ask, and that's okay, I'm injecting 125 milligrams of testosterone once per week. I think what I might do though before my next blood test is to reduce my dosage down to about 100 milligrams, and just to kind of see where I'm at next month. I have to say though, being able to do this on your own is incredibly convenient because I can do it myself whenever I want. So gentlemen, I really do strongly encourage you to go get your blood test done to see where you're at. Go to trylco.com/40overfashion to purchase your test, then make an appointment, or you can walk into one of LabCorp's over 2,000 patient service centers to get your sample collected. Testing is performed at LabCorp's CAP-accredited, SLEA-certified clinical laboratories that typically process like 3 million samples every week. It's so simple. After that, you'll be notified by email when your results are ready as early as the next day. Then you'll be able to view your easy-to-read results online in your LabCorp patient account. For results that require prompt attention, you'll be contacted by phone or by mail. I'm telling you, gentlemen, it just doesn't get much easier than this. I want each and every one of you just to get the insights and the data that you need to live a healthier, more active life. Just click the first link down in the description, trylco.com/40overfashion, and use code 40overfashion to get 20% off your lab test. Thank you, LabCorp On Demand, for supporting my channel and for sponsoring this video. Okay, now let's talk about a few key supplements that's backed by science. Vitamin D3. Now this acts more like a hormone and plays a critical role in testosterone production. There was a study that showed men who took 3,000 IU of vitamin D daily had a 20% increase in testosterone after only 1 year. Another supplement is zinc. Deficiency is directly linked to low testosterone. Zinc supplementation in zinc deficient men has been shown to nearly double testosterone levels. Magnesium. This is especially effective in active men. So one study showed that 4 weeks of magnesium supplementation increased free and total testosterone in both sedentary and active men, but more so in the active men. Next is ashwagandha. Now this is an adaptogenic herb shown to increase cortisol and also increase testosterone. A study in 2019 found that men supplementing with ashwagandha for 8 weeks increased their testosterone levels by almost 15%. Now, this is one that a lot of guys might not want to hear, but you have to lose belly fat. And here's why. Visceral fat converts testosterone into estrogen via the enzyme called aromatase. So the more belly fat you have, the more testosterone gets converted into something that you don't even want. So basically, all those guys out there you see walking around with a spare tire, chances are almost every single one of them have low testosterone. Work on your diet and prioritize whole foods, strength training, and even intermittent fasting if that works with your lifestyle. You also need to reduce stress and lower cortisol. Chronic stress equals high cortisol equals suppressed testosterone. Cortisol and testosterone are kind of like a seesaw. What helps is meditation, deep breathing, daily walks, laughing more, having hobbies in your spare time, and also cutting out stressful, toxic people. Your body cannot thrive in chaos. Avoid endocrine disruptors. Everyday chemicals like BPA found in plastics or parabens in your grooming products can interfere with hormone production. Research done in environmental health perspectives has linked BPA exposure with reduced testosterone levels in men. Use glass or stainless steel, and also avoid heating food in plastic containers, and switch out, or at least consider switching out, your personal care products like I've done. I recently swapped out my body wash, my shampoo, and my conditioner to paraben and phthalate-free products. Now here's one you guys are gonna love, and if you made it this far in the video, hit the like button to let me know. Here we go. Have regular sex. Yes, really. Sexual activity boosts testosterone, and testosterone boosts your libido. It's a healthy cycle. Studies have shown that sexual arousal and activity raise testosterone levels in men. Abstinence, on the other hand, causes levels to drop. Basically, men who are sexually active maintain higher levels of testosterone than men who aren't. So yeah, do it for science. Date more, flirt more, go connect more, because it's good for you. Your testosterone is going to decline as you age, no matter what. Go get tested now. You can jump into injections at that point if you want to, or you can do these 8 things for the next few months and then get tested again to see what's changed. This is about energy, drive, confidence, and masculinity. You guys know by now, because I say it all the time, that I want the absolute best for each and every one of you. So let me know in the comments if you've had your testosterone checked recently, or if you're thinking about doing it now. As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.